Hello, friends, and welcome to the Weird Turn Pro. I'm Mo Strummel in Nashville, Tennessee.
And I'm Jason Winfield in Lamont, PA. How y'all doing this week? Yeah, and we're bringing some of my PA friends on this week.
Yes, sir. We are calling this the Happy Valley Autumn Guitar Pool because we're being joined by some guests from Happy Valley up in central Pennsylvania. Let's just bring them on right now. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we should just bring them on. First, we're going to introduce, this is Doug Irwin up in central PA. Both of these folks are WTP alums, so they've been on before. But we're going to bring them back for the guitar pool. And, of course, Rosemarie Radvatsky. So there she is. I'm going to move these people to the top of the list here.
Please.
There you go. And get rid of I'm blocking. Yeah, I know. You're literally wearing the header. So how are you guys doing? How's everything going? Since we last saw you, everything.
Yeah, no, it's
going well.
Good.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Great to be back with the Dirty Poets.
Yes.
The Dirty Poets. I hope we don't have to explain that later.
I once was a girl from Nantucket.
Yeah, we're not going there today. Although it's not network, so if you want to do that, that's okay too. All right. So for those of you who are not familiar with the concept of a guitar pool, normally we would, in the old days, we might only have one guitar between us, and we would pull the guitar from the person who just played and play a song ourselves. In this case, we all are sitting here with our own guitars. So we're going to take turns playing some songs for you today. And if you guys, as we do this, if you guys would just, give a little, lead into the song, maybe, a little bit of background on it, or not, if you don't want to. We can always do the deconstructionist thing that we've talked about on here. But Rose, it's ladies first today, so you're up.
So I'll go first then. This is my latest song.
Oh, cool.
The title is called Old Lies, and it's a duet. And I'll be doing both parts. Both the liar and the one who was lied to. So showing my emotional breadth here. So
very good.
So I'll get it started here. Woke up this morning, still drunk from the night before. Still can hear the echoes of goodbye, the sound of a slamming door, broken vows and shattered dreams lay scattered on the floor. I called to say I'm sorry, but the old lies aren't working anymore. The old lies aren't working. You're gone for good, that's certain. To tell the truth, I can't believe you stood by me so long. And finally I see the only fool is me. The old lies aren't working anymore. you're sorry. Well, I've heard that song before. And you say she means nothing to you now. It's me that you adore. Blame it on the whiskey. Blame it on your restless heart. Save your breath, 'cause it's over. The old lies aren't working anymore. The old lies aren't working. I'm gone for good, that's certain. To tell the truth, I can't believe I stood by you so long. And finally I see the only fool is me. The old lies aren't working anymore. Baby, give me one last chance. I did one chance ago. No, the old lies aren't working. You're gone for good, I'm certain. To tell the truth, I can't believe you stood by me so long. Finally I see the only fool is me. The old lies aren't working anymore. The old lies aren't working anymore.
Very good. That is I love it when Rose brings in a new song because her perspectives are just so awesome.
That was awesome, Rose. That was
Thanks, guys.
really good song.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Very good.
definitely like it. Yeah, and I hadn't heard that yet, so that's. I mean, I've seen some lyrics come through
That's true.
that have changed, and it's been interesting to watch the song evolve through the lyrics. So that was kind
Yes,
of
it
cool.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
very good.
Yeah, it started back this summer at the Outer Banks, and I came up with the first line, and I went to your wife Joan and I said, "Joan, I have a song. It goes like this: Woke up this morning, stoned from the night before," and she says, "Yeah,
Like an evil little Mo chuckle right now is giving away way too much.
I sing it to my husband. He says, "Yeah, Johnny Cass from Chris Christopherson." I said, I got to get rid of one of those words.
Yeah.
And that went to drinking. And then it was like, and this is where I like to talk about songs. It started with the whiskey isn't working anymore. A guy saying, "Oh, whiskey's not working. I'm so sad." And then Mo does a Google and says, "Well, Travis Tritt did, the whiskey ain't working anymore." Maybe we won't do that. And then I realized from that point of view, I can only do one verse because it's like poor pitiful me, it was over. So that's when it became a duet.
That's good though. Yeah.
And then it actually, by the time at that time was probably when it actually came together as a song. When I started, just saying, no, what do I really want to say? Not just what do I want to rhyme or do. So
Right.
it's funny to my computer. There we go. But so there you go. Latest song.
Cool.
That's very cool.
Cool.
Yeah, outstanding.
Well, our next guest is up second. So, Doug, it's over to you.
All righty. I don't have any new ones, so I'm going to do a couple old ones.
Okie dokie.
This is a song about some guys that spent a lot of time together over on the front lines in Vietnam. We just had Veterans Day like a week ago. So that's what this one's about. This is called Cherry Blossoms. Up through Carolina, north on 95, springtime and the open road, driving on through the night. We're gone about a week or so, grateful for the time. Destination Washington, to see some old friends of mine. We meet come early morning, beneath the cherry blossoms glow. Warm embraces, smiling faces, and souls that swell and then overflow. And then we walk to where the rest are waiting, silent as the stone. All those names carved in black granite, stacked there row upon row on row. See my face reflect back from that wall, and I can't look me in the eye. I've seen an old soldier wheelchair bound climb down to hold his fallen wife, as she kneels there mourning all we've lost, yes, and cursing out the thieves. Lord, I've seen things I prayed no other man ever have to see. We never stay as long as what we want, just as long as we can stand. We present in older arms, dressed right, dressed down to the last man. So we make our way back to the world, we stop, and then we take one backwards glance. Yeah, 'cause we know they'd have done the same for us, given different circumstance. We raise our glasses in remembrance, we've emptied enough trying to forget. Yes, and our days together pass before we know they've come to an end. And so long, my brothers, fare thee well, until we meet again. Then down from the sky, we're surrounded by cherry blossoms on the wind.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Yeah.
As we were as we were preparing for the show number 4, I think that was.
Yeah, it was way
and
back.
We had Doug coming on. Yeah, and I was doing some work, and so I hit your Spotify station just so I could really hear some of your songs, because I've seen you perform, and they're not necessarily you should play those out a lot more, my friend. Those are great songs.
Well,
and that one, the poetry in that song actually is amazing. So thank you for sharing that again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's a constructive narrative, but there are parts of it I don't know if it was Memorial Day or Veterans Day. I was watching the news and I saw they were at the wall and there was a lady just racked, like convulsing with sobs. And her husband had no legs, and he climbed down out of his wheelchair and he held her. So there's parts that I've seen or read or heard that I put in there. And even though it's a constructed narrative, the whole thing's fabricated. It doesn't make it any less true. You know what I mean?
Right. The grain is there, and the tree grows out of it. The seed is there, and the tree grows out of it. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
One of the things Jason just mentioned was going on Spotify and listening to the music. One of the cool parts about doing this is that we go and check, we get to check out a lot of music, and we get to listen to people's stuff before they come on, and because we actually try to do a little homework so we don't sound stupid, but
doesn't help me.
Exactly. But it's really cool that we get a chance to do that, because we're bouncing all over listening to music. It's pretty cool. So,
yeah.
Jason, it's your turn.
It's my turn, and I'm not going to sing anything new either. Because
I don't think I think Rose is going to win that contest. So.
No more mugs.
but I might change the narrative a little bit and pick it up a little bit. I was cut from a bolt of Irish linen, stained with the work that my whole family did, with the badge of red pen too, swatch of Union blue, gave us a patch of land where we could grow. The rails rolled through and soot covered our hands. Machines who brought you toil on our lands. When the only sun broke ranks, gathered green cloth for the banks. You chained the very course our family knew. 'Cause each generation brings a thread that knit families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, the fabric of my life. My daddy chose a starch white doctor's coat, but it passed to me the song's blue collars wrote. I weave with silver strings, and I married a tapestry, as together we knit another row. 'Cause each generation brings the thread that weave families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, the fabric of my life. As I look into my children's eyes, I hope it comes to them as no surprise. The future is unknown, their path yet to be sown. Hope they fill alone with brighter light. 'Cause each generation brings a thread that sew families together when they wed. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, the fabric of my life. In the dark night I cling tightly to the blanket of my family, and so together, so we can grow on forever. As I sew together the fabric of my life.
Surprise! I didn't leave you hanging that time.
You left yourself
me
hanging.
I am sorry.
Oh, that's quite all right. You know what? It was probably better they looking at you than me making weird faces while I play guitar.
Well, for those of you who may not know, my wife usually pushes all the buttons and runs everything, but she's not here right now. So I'm kind of doing everything. And I didn't even look up because I was sending you a text because I want you, your mic's a little hot. So I just wanted you to just know that. And that's why I didn't look up and I never saw it. But that was interesting.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, but my text to you was that you've played this song a little bit now and you're much more comfortable with it and you're laying into it really nice. I mean, it's a good and it was a nice upbeat song. I mean, I like the sentiment of it. It's
Thank you.
It's a good tune.
It's a good Thanksgiving song, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Now that I think about it.
That's true. So we're moving into November.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Speaking of Thanksgiving, we should tell everybody that we won't be doing a show next week because I will have eaten too much turkey and be passed out on the couch. So we just won't be able to do it. It won't be there. But we'll be back on the 3rd with Maria Weiris right now. And hopefully I said her name right. And the 10th is TBA, but on the 17th of December, we're bringing Mike Soletta back for a Christmas show. So we're going to do some Christmas songs. And he, by the way, just won the other night, the Nashville Songwriters Association International New Member of the Year Award, right, for his work with NSAI. So that's pretty cool. And he's a WTP alum. That's what we call you guys, WTP alums. So it's like a special club, and you're all in it these days. So
they got mugged.
Cool. They got mugged. Yes, they did. They got mugged. You have to watch a different show to understand what that means. But you can see all our shows. They're all archived on YouTube. They're also on our website. You can go to the show archive site, and if you can't win a mug, you can always buy one on there too. So
there you go.
Although I think we're talking about redesigning the mugs so that the guests who win them get special ones, and you can buy the regular one on there.
Aha.
So you'll all have to come back now and win again. Yeah. So
You can do that.
All right. Now, hopefully I'll remember to not leave all of you hanging out here while I'm playing a song. This song is there's a bar in Natchez, Mississippi that I spent some time at. I always tell people I spent a year, 1 month in Natchez, but it's really still a small little town, and the riverboats pull right up there, right up to the bar because it's down right next to the river. And it's actually a pretty famous bar. It's called Under the Hill, and it was actually in a John Wayne movie. It gets mentioned by James Caan somebody got killed there or something, and but it's been around that long, so it's an old bar, and this song kind of came out of there. It's actually called "Meet Me in Natchez." So I'm gonna get rid of y'all so that you don't have to stand there and stare at the camera. And there we go. And I think I'm still there. So this one's called Meet Me in Natchez. Meet me in Natchez. Meet me under the hill. I've been here drinking and probably always will. I've been waiting for a letter or maybe a call, but all I ever get from you is nothing at all. Meet me in Natchez, where the riverboats rule. You can be the Delta Queen, and I'll be the fool. Walked across the gangway, and then you waved goodbye. You said you'd be back someday, and I bought the lie. So here I sit, counting the days, and drinking myself into a forget you haze. Meeting me in Natchez, where the riverboats rule. You can be the Delta Queen, and I'll be the fool. Doesn't matter where you are today, 'cause I'll always love you anyway. Meet me in Natchez, where the riverboats rule. You can be the Delta Queen, and I'll be the fool. You can be the Delta Queen, and I'll be the fool. Pushing buttons, getting everybody back.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
Yeah,
Jam into that one.
that's a pretty old one. That one actually, I released that one on the last CD, so you can actually, it's got a pretty cool syncopated drum thing in it that to me sounded like New Orleans, kind of down south. So it was like, anyway, but you can go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Like
I
that.
like it.
Thanks, Rose. You're next.
Well,
Back
sure.
to Rose.
Back to Rose. Well, the last song I started at in mid-September on summer vacation, and this song I finished on some break right that week of summer vacation, and it's a summer song. Surprise! Even though it's an autumn guitar pull, I didn't know there was a theme. So sorry.
We'll let it slide. We'll let it. It's 2020. You can do anything you want.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what key I do this in. I have it written without the capo written down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Let's try A. Okay. And if it's
That's
not,
where you usually end up on most.
yeah, I know. Whenever I don't know, it's A.
Good guess.
So, first of all, I want to take a little drink.
There we go.
I was too in listening to your song to even drink. No. Yeah. Not a good sign. So here's a song called Kissing the Summer Goodbye.
Nice.
The summer week by the ocean side, measuring time by the sun and the tide. Cast my line, hear the seagulls cry. Another day drifts on by, and a surfer man with a wetsuit tan paddles out towards the sun, searching for the perfect wave. We've got beers in a bucket and old Jimmy Buffett, the warm, sweet laughter of friends. Bonfires burning, young and old hearts are yearning for a summer never will end. Before we say adios, come hold me close, watch the sun sinking low in the sky. Then take my hand, we can dance in the sand, kissing the summer goodbye. The ocean waves, I wave back. My old beach chair beats any Cadillac. When the fish stop biting, I'll be headed back to take a nap in the shade. And the surfer man in the wetsuit tan packs it in for another day, dreaming of the perfect wave. We've got beers in a bucket and old Jimmy Buffett, the warm, sweet summer that never will end. Before we say adios, come hold me close, watch the sun sing low in the sky. Come take my hand, dance in the sand, kissing the summer goodbye, kissing the summer tequila and rum, taste the salt in the ocean spray. I wish we could stay one more day, 'cause we've got beers in a bucket and old Jimmy Buffett, the warm sweet laughter of friends. Bonfires burning, young and old hearts are yearning for a summer that never will end. Before we say adios, come hold me close, watch the sun sinking low in the sky. Come take my hand, we'll dance in the sand, kissing the summer goodbye. Come take my hand, we can dance in the sand, kissing the summer goodbye. There you go.
All right.
I can't wait till we can get back together and play again and do that song on stage.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That would be so much fun. Yeah, I love that song.
I have to tell the songwriter to put a little bit of break in there so I can catch my breath after one of the lines.
You got to love it when you do that to yourself, right?
Yeah.
So
That's a great song. It's a great song.
yeah, it's fun. Little
Joan sometimes says to me, "Why do you write songs you can't sing?" And I think that's her way of saying, "Yeah, you shouldn't sing that song." Oh,
well,
nicely done.
So someone who can sing it. That's the idea.
Exactly. All right, Doug, back to you.
All righty. So
Hey, while you're getting your guitar, let me just mention the reason we started this was because people didn't have a place to play because everything was locked down, and we just want to mention that places are still struggling to stay open. So these are two places you can go to. You can go to the Save Our Stages, the National Independent Venue Association, which is a place where you can donate, or I believe they have merchandise and stuff, so you can give to keep venues open. And Drive the Music is here in Nashville. For Nashville venues. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out and help. We did this to try to give songwriters an outlet while all this was going on, and we're not making any money. That's not what we're here for. We're here to just kind of let people get out there and have some fun and play some music and share their songs. So that's what it's all about.
And I just want to throw this in there is one of the things that I've noticed, because I've also been presenting artists at work, and we have to, in the format that you have to present. One of the nice things on this environment that we have here is we're actually having an interaction with the artist as you're playing. We finish, we talk to each other. The artist gets a chance to talk. In some of the streaming process, there's a disconnect because the artist plays, but there's not this ability of having a conversation doesn't exist within that format. So the artist is still trying to carry on a conversation with the audience and interrelate. And what's nice is for us is we get to meet people and we get to talk about music, which is kind of like what we want to do most of the time anyway. So, but I also think that there's something to be said for our guests and the fact that people are interacting with them about what they're talking about, and it's just a special time for us every week, and I want to keep that out there.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to try and stick around with you guys as long as I can. I may bug out a little early because today is our daughter's 20th birthday, so we're going to have a Zoom meeting for family at 7. But if I don't get the chance to say it later, thank you so much for having us back, and we appreciate it. And I hope you guys are able to keep doing what you're doing for a long time. It means an awful lot to the artists to have these conversations, to be able to share, and like Rose had done before, talk through the construction and the whole process and everything. I mean, it's a wonderful venue and outlet. So thanks so much.
Oh, well, thank you for being here, buddy.
Thank you.
I wrote this song during the midst of the second Bush administration, and I sang it all through the Obama administration, and I imagine I'll be singing it till I die. I just changed the second verse. I don't know if I finished, but I made the last changes about 3 hours ago, so I got a little crib sheet here for the second verse. This is called Rattle the Cage.
Perfect.
Proud and noble warrior, he stepped slowly from the plain. Honor bound when duty called, where others turned and walked away. His right side bears the battle scars, all twisted, torn, and lame. Now how he cries all their reasons why, shouts to the sky to rattle the cage. Rattle the cage, rattle the cage, misled, used, and betrayed. Young men with so much to lose, old men with so much more to gain. Sad sign of our times when the bottom line's worth more than the price thousands have paid. Now you pray that each side of this great divide can see the signs to rattle the cage. There's a little broken brown boy, ain't got no shoes. He's been locked up for days. His mama says take care, but the guards are coming. Then the pendejos carried her away. He's still held in that cell, he don't feel so well. Won't ever be the same. One look into his eyes, you see it's way past time to stand with him and rattle the cage. Rattle the cage, rattle the cage, disbelief, anger, and shame. Dear Lord, it's turned into a nightmare circus. Elephants proud to lead the parade. That boy's only crime, he's not yours or mine. He's just as God hath made. Wipe away those tears he cries and look through his eyes, and then he rise to rattle the cage. Well, they'll look you in the eye and they'll smile real wide, and then they'll lie right to your face. But I believe they speak the truth when they say they are not the ones to blame. It's we, the people, they see now just outside their gates. And all around their walls, we've heard the call to grab the bars and rattle the cage. Rattle the cage until the door's hanging from its frame. For purple mountains, majesties, and amber waves of grain. Stand out, step up, reach down, and seize what remains of the day. Like Woody said, stick up for what you know is right. Grab the bars and rattle the cage.
Well,
Wow.
Thank you.
That's one to
Every time, but
a mic drop song, I think.
yeah.
Thanks.
I can't wait to rerun this program so I can hear that again. Rewind, but it didn't work. So
Yeah.
looking forward.
No, that's definitely right in the wheelhouse where we need it to be today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, very good.
I think that would be called timely
Well, it's
Or timeless.
and universal.
well, like those are songs that have been around. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like Joe Hill wrote those songs.
Yep.
And we're still writing these songs 100 years later. And it's very frustrating. And it's just common sense stuff, it seems like to me, and that we've become more divided, and I don't understand. I don't understand.
Right. And I mean, my hope is that we move more towards being nice again. That's the big hope I have. So
Right.
because I like it when people are just nice. It's a much happier place. And I mean, there's issues, but you don't have to be like mean about the issues and nasty. It just has to be, got to get it all straightened out.
Right.
Right. There's a big movement on like the social media and stuff. A lot of these shut up and sing folks, they don't understand that, you can go back as far as you want. Music was about issues. That's what it was about.
Right.
And I think people are missing the point when they don't, they think that, I don't come on here to hear your political views. I don't listen to music to hear political views. Well, guess what?
That's what you've always
It's
heard.
been around forever. It's
From
like
Joe Hill to Pete Seeger to Woody Guthrie to
Woody.
Bob
Yeah,
Dylan.
I mean, it's
And Pete Seeger spent a long time collecting songs that were a lot older than any of those people that were singing about the same thing from all over the world.
And I look at myself as a folk singer, and that's a folk singer's heritage, is singing those and writing those type of songs. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you pay to come here and you want to go up and go to get a drink or something, you don't have to listen to every song. That's okay.
Right. No, I agree. I think, people can have views. I mean, you're allowed to have views.
Yeah.
You can't shout each other down. You have to listen and have a conversation about it.
Right.
I mean,
One of the views
that's
that
what's
was
important.
one
Yeah.
of the views that was on the radio was about putting a boot up somebody's backside, and there was never a problem with that. Like 15 years ago or however long it was. So
20 now, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's not give anything away here. I just want to remind everybody that if you're out there, you're a singer-songwriter, you want to come on the show, you can see we keep it loose. We have a lot of fun. You can go to our website, weirdpros.com, and fill out the form, and we'll get in touch about that. Jason, I think it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah, and dang it, Doug, I was going to play something different, but because you went that way.
All right.
Hillside runaway kid, living on the edge, placing a bid for a better life. In the end, one off the side stage, 2-bit band, making ends meet, working for the man, living the dream while you can. Keeping it all together, tearing the system down. Meeting in the middle was never a part of your plan. Real estate, bank account, pinstripe suit, making dirty deals just to get the loot, pay the bills for the life you lead. Keeping keeping it all together, tearing the system down. Meeting in the middle was never a part of your plan. 'Cause you can reach for the ring all your life and never get more than stars for your stride. Take every penny from the man next door, and it won't be long till they find you on the floor. Keeping it all together, tearing the system down. Meeting in the middle was never a part of your plan.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to run with it, Doug.
That's good now. Yeah, that was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, that was good. And that song has evolved also, and it's in a good place, I think, right now.
Yeah.
So I like it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's feeling good.
Everything about it is good. Yeah, you've landed that one, I think. So, and hopefully we'll be working on that one. I hope.
Yeah.
So
As soon as I can drag myself to the basement
and we'll probably send it off to Rose for some some accompaniment there, I think. What do you think? Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'm like ooh and ah in the background.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. It's and they're that they can say shut up and sing, but if you sing that, that'll shut them up.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. I'm gonna get a little sad here and weepy, but I'm gonna do a song that I actually wrote this one's really old. Once again, the recording of this one that you can find online is on a 4-track recorder cassette deck, 4-track cassette deck. So that's how old this is. But this is a song about my college roommate. So there's some imagery in here that those of you in Center County may recognize or not. So anyway, I'm gonna make sure that I don't leave you hanging here again. There we go. All right. So this is called Harry. We called him Chip, but Harry works better in the song. So. Harry was my roommate many years ago, drinking beer and smoking dope, football in the snow. We lived together in that big old house in this college town. Fraternity, tomfoolery, nothing got us down. Harry was a happy man, not one to complain. And the day he died, I stood outside and cried out at the rain. We used to laugh at all the geeks down on the wall. Hacky Sack and Captain Jack, they thought they had it all. New Year's down in New Orleans, nothing is for real. Topless dames and hurricanes, the lions on the field. Harry was a simple man, not one to complain. The day he died, I stood outside and cried out at the rain. Zevon's on the turntable, Jackson's on the way. Decks of cards and boulevards, another wasted day. Harry was a happy man, a little bit insane. The day he died, I stood outside and cried out at the rain. The day he died, I stood outside and cried out at the rain. Well, Harry was my roommate many years ago. Oh,
That's a wonderful, wonderful tribute.
thank you. Thank you.
Exactly.
He was a funny guy. He was special. But anyway. All right. We got time to hit Rose up again for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, I was going to do a song about a friend, but now I'm wondering if that's one on top of the other. The DJ in me is saying,
Back to the DJ days.
yes. But the person who has it up on her iPad here is saying, don't look for another one. So
Sounds good.
I'm going
That's
to have to go with the,
You got to go with the one that brought you at this point.
that's right. The song is called Who's Gonna Sing Rosalita?
Ah, yeah.
This is a good song.
Some women are gingham, calico and lace. Some are worn leather, hard lines on the face. Laura, she's flannel sheets, soft to the touch. Warming embrace when the world is too much. So pour me a cold margarita, and I'll play you an old Springsteen song. Summer night couldn't be sweeter. Stay with me here till the dawn. 'Cause all things must end, there's no one to blame. Broken hearts mend, though they're never the same. And who's gonna sing Rosalita when you're gone? Laura's red hair is a halo of fire. Her razor sharp wit snags you like a barbed wire. Larger than life, with her dark eyes ablaze. A place in her heart for the lost, lonely strays. So pour me a cold margarita, and I'll play you an old Springsteen song. The summer night couldn't be sweeter. Stay with me here till the dawn. 'Cause all things must end, there's no one to blame. Broken hearts mend, though they're never the same. And who's gonna sing Rosalita when you're gone? Laura is leaving and I don't understand. When did the rock make my boots turn to sand? All that we promised, all that we planned slips away. So pour me cold margarita, and I'll play you an old Springsteen song. The summer night couldn't be sweeter. Stay with me here till the dawn. 'Cause all things must end, there's no one to blame. Broken hearts mend, though they're never the same. And who's gonna sing Rosalita falls, Lolita, when you're gone. There you go. Oh, that's great.
Doing this to each other.
I do like that song. And I know that you did a quick recording for me, and I have it, and it's really nice. And I listened to it. It's like I just pull it out and listen to it because it's like I feel like And the other day I thought about it because Springsteen just released a new album,
Okay.
and your song popped into my head when they said he was releasing a new album. So it's kind of weird, but
Good work.
You beat Bruce into my brain.
There you go.
And that says a lot when you're talking to Mo.
Yeah, exactly. So
And if you want to hear some irony, my iPad stopped working during that song. So
And-
I chose it for the iPad, and it.
Oh, well, no. I'm
It's like
glad you
cooking
could. I'm glad the iPad convinced you to play it.
yeah,
Because that is a beautiful song, and anytime I can hear it, I unlike Mo, do not have a recording of it that I can just turn on at any time. So
Okay.
I'm going to have to do some talking to Mo.
We'll just have to call up, and I'll sing.
Oh, there we go.
there you
Hey,
go.
Rose, I know you're at work, but can you sing Rosalita?
I mean, you can make money in the future. Live concert on your phone.
There
One
you go.
song at a time.
I think we can do one more each, Jason. So
Okay.
Go ahead and give us another one. And just so everybody knows, our guests today will get gift certificates from Belcourt Taps here in Nashville. So when they come to Nashville, they'll be able to eat on the ship on us. And so there you go. And they're one of our sponsors. So there you have it.
Looking forward to the day we can get down there.
There. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, that'll be
My
good.
fingers crossed. Yep. All right, what do you got for us?
I'm going to go Southern Gothic for you today because I might as well run through everything on them, right?
All right.
You know, because I think the quintessential Southern Gothic song is "Ode to Billy Joe," right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
that's
So
probably true.
Although Fancy, Bobby Gentry's other song, Fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Fancy.
You fall under there.
Yeah,
Once you get a minor chord, you're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So since you're the expert on that, can you tell me if this song fits there? The salty, sultry air just hangs around us as the silence fills the empty in our space. The live oak by the porch is slowly melting with the gentle dripping tears of Spanish moss. I wish that I could say just what I'm feeling. The distance is not so great between us as the swaying porch wind cradles us inside. I don't know how to reach across this chasm. The ball and chain of blame just holds me down. I hope you hear the words that I'm not saying. My pain, it seems, is never over. The heating blisters on and on and on and on. Our time, it moves each day a little slower. The pieces of a broken heart remain untouched. We started with a spark that led to fire. Now we live in smoke and never feed the flame. It burns so hot with passion and desire. Our lust-filled burning eyes, they slowly close. I fear that we will learn no other way. My pain, it seems, is never over. The heat and blisters on and on and on and on. Our time, it moves each day a little slower. The mysteries of a broken heart remain untouched. My pain, it seems, is never over. The heat and blisters on and on and on and on. Our time, it moves each day a little slower. The mysteries of a broken heart remain untouched.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. I think that could
definitely
go.
got it.
It's got some Gothic. It's got some.
Yeah.
It's got pain. That's good. It's got heat. There's some. Didn't it have some
Yeah, I got
Spanish
Spanish
moss?
moss.
Oh yeah.
I got sweat.
Poultry?
I got salt. I got pain. I got
But the only
I got
thing
blisters.
I got blisters. I got blisters on my fingers.
The only thing missing is no one died. Okay, so we'll have to take.
Okay.
We'll give you a 9 out of 10
Okay.
on the
Let's
Southern
leave it.
Gothic.
Let's say no one died that we know of.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
There's
still haven't dragged the
There's still a
swamp yet,
mystery.
so,
There's
you
still
know.
a mystery in there as to what the pain is and what the guilt is.
And you could do that in a video. You could have that as the
Oh
unspoken.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That swamp thing kills me. That's great. Drag the swamp. Good.
Dragging the swamp. Oh my God.
And he's just sitting there on the porch swing other.
We just made another True Detective.
Yeah,
movie
that's
just
true.
now, so-
Well, you know, I was in the west coast of Florida, which is where most of cops happened.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Oh, I'm going to say this because I have to. So I just released a new Christmas song. It's called Mistletoe Blues. It's out there wherever you get your music. Make sure you add it to your holiday playlists or your Christmas playlist, because it's just kind of a look at when mistletoe doesn't work is what it's really about. So anyway, hence the blues part of it. So yeah. All right. So this song's a little weird. This one, this is on the last CD I released also, so it's out there. But it's out there with like electric guitars in it and everything. And it's very different than the way I'm gonna play it right now. But this is the way it originated. So and this one really came about because I had a line, which is the second line in the song, which is just some days you feel okay, some days don't go that way, leave you howling at the moon. So that was the line that sort of spawned the whole thing. And then from there, it just kind of went its own way, like songs often do. I guess I should push some buttons here so you don't have to sit there and stare at me, right? So I'm doing that now. See you in a minute. Everything she said came true. Couple things she didn't do, and I left there way too soon. Some days you feel okay, some days don't go that way, leave you howling at the moon. I know I didn't stay too long. I know you think I done you wrong. I never meant to make you blue, but darling, it was all that I could do. I know it was all that I could do. I crossed the Rio Grande, looking at the palm of my hand, wondering where those lines would meet. Juarez was mean to me, those women wouldn't let me be, and tequila had me beat. I know I didn't stay too long. I know you think I've done you wrong. I never meant to make you blue, but darling, it was all that I could do. Yeah, I know it was all that I could do. Didn't stay too long. I know you think I've done you wrong. I never meant to make you blue, but darling, it was all that I could do. Yeah, I know all that I could do. And I know it was all that I could do.
That's good.
Hey.
Good. I like that.
I don't think I've heard you play that song very often.
No, I don't play it very often. I'm kind of intimidated by the way I recorded it because it's got a lot of stuff in it. And when I play it, but now I'm starting to fall back into love with the acoustic version of it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I revisit these songs. A lot of songs that I've recorded, I go back and I revisit them, and I end up playing them, not even in like the original way, but like I find a voice for it. So it's kind of weird, but it's cool. So
that's very cool.
It's neat. It's neat to be able to do that with a song. But
yeah. Kind of like riding an old bike or meeting an old friend, and it's
that's
sharing
a
a
good
thought
point
from the past.
That's a good point. Yeah, so
it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Hey, Rose, you're going to take us out today. So you got one more for us?
Can
you do
that?
Look
at my list of 10 songs I've written.
You got me beat.
Well, I already did I just like this song.
Okay.
It's called Going Down to Asheville.
Oh,
yeah.
Help me with this, the bridge on this. So I'm going to do it. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me a song. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me a song. Old guitars and mandolins and the fiddles play along. Celia's on the stand-up bass, you know you can't go wrong. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me a song. Going down to Asheville with a high lonesome rain. Going down to Asheville with a high lonesome rain. stray. Deep behind my worried mind, let this old heart sing. Going down to Asheville with a high lonesome race. Driving down the Blue Ridge through the smoky mountain haze. I can hear the music in the wind, promise of a better day. When I get to Asheville, I think I'm gonna stay. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me some. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me some. Old guitars and mandolins and the fiddles play along. Celia's on the stand-up bass, you know you can't go wrong. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me some. Going down to Asheville, gonna find me some.
Excellent.
Nicely done, Rose. And a good that's a little traveling song to take us out.
Take us home.
That's a good deal. So we're about out of time. Rose, thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
coming.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you again, and hopefully, we were talking about coming up that way for 3 days in December, but now it looks like we might not be able to come up because I think you guys are going to go into
we're in a lock. Yeah.
If we go into the state, we would have to quarantine for 14 days probably, which means we'd be stuck there, and we probably can't do that. So we're not sure when we're going to get up there. Hopefully everybody pays attention, does what they're supposed to, and we end up, getting to see each other maybe late spring or something like that. But I sure hope we can get up there because we miss all you guys, and obviously I miss playing in person with you guys. That's it'd be great to. I'm sure the folks at the brewery, when we can get back in there, will let us sneak in one night and play a little bit and have some fun. So
maybe that would be awesome. If not, I hear Doug has a really nice fire pit, so we can just go to the patio.
Socially distanced around,
That's right.
around the fire pit. So, all right. Well, listen, thanks again. Thanks everybody for watching. We really appreciate you watching. We see some of the comments. I didn't respond to a lot today because I was obviously playing and doing other things, but I usually go in after the show and try to say thank you to everybody, but we really appreciate it. And just remember, as Hunter S. Thompson wrote, when the going gets weird,
the weird turn pro.
Excellent. See you guys. See you,
Bye-bye.
viewers. Thank you very much.
Yeah.